Welcome to episode 2 of the $375 Firebird. If you haven't watched the first part, I'll link it in the top right now. In part 2 today, we're going to clean it up a little bit. It needs a vacuum pretty bad. I'm going to put the new cold air intake on it. I have to put the dash back together from when I took the security system apart on the car. Not the VAT system. It has an aftermarket security system that somebody put on for a reason I can't understand. And I also bought $100 worth of Corvette wheels on Facebook Marketplace that are pitted really badly. I'm going to see if I can sand them and clean them up a little bit. The chrome on the face is pretty decent, but the barrel is disgusting. So we'll see what I can do with them. And yeah, let's get it. Another 50 horsepower, that's for sure. As you can see, it didn't come with one on it. So now we got this. It's hopefully gonna stuff down in there and make things look pretty again. And maybe not drink dirt. So we've got part 1 on, this step down clamp. And then we have this first tube on. And I gotta say, this is the worst fitting cold air I've ever seen in my entire life. And I see why it was only $48. So now I have part 2 together. I'm gonna snake this up through there, as you can see. And hopefully it'll sit like this in there, and then this will connect to that with this, and that goes back to its home right there. Got this clamp down now. Honestly, it's really not a good fit at all. Like, this is not gonna fit well, but that's okay. All right, so as you can see, I got it in here. I know this clamp's backwards. I forgot about it and I don't feel like doing it again. So you can see the filters down in there. And now all I have to do is button this up right here, and we'll be back together and good to go. Right now, let's get this and turn it into... All right, so now this is back together. It looks a little bit better than it did before, of course, with all the wires hanging out. Did a little bit of vacuuming. As you can see, I got the vacuum right there. Of course, this thing's still nasty and the floors are stained and everything. I'll throw a little clips of the vacuuming in here. I was gonna do the brakes and the wheels and tires, but I think I'm gonna post it up before I do that. So let's take a quick adventure down the road. We'll take some pictures of the car, and I'm gonna post it up on Marketplace, and you guys might see a part 3 if it doesn't sell. If you did see the first video, the car was covered in like this weird black stuff that was pretty much just washed right off. It's better than when I got it. Of course, I buffed the front bumper, so it does look a little bit prettier than it did when I got it. I'll throw the picture in right here, the picture when I got it. And we'll see how this goes. I wasn't able to get rid of all the bees either, which is kind of weird. I got rid of the nest, but there must be another nest somewhere under there that I'm not interested in finding. So, yeah, here we are, and we're gonna list it up on Marketplace. That if I put the car up before I do the brake work, and I put the car up before I do the tires and wheels on the like the other C5 wheels, I think I'm gonna make more money. So I'm gonna try that first. If not, of course, I'll do the rest of the work. It's not gonna hurt. It'd be a couple hours worth of work. But just out of factor of laziness, and I'm trying to be big brain right now, we'll see how it goes. Depending on how it goes on Marketplace, you might see part 3. If you don't see a part 3, you'll see what I buy, sell, or trade this thing to end up getting, because I love buying pieces of junk, making them slightly less pieces of junk, and then making money and videos in the process. It is a race car. As you can see, a race car with an open diff, that is. It is not a race car. Don't ever believe me when I say that something like this is a race car, because it's not a race car. It's very slow. But it does good burnouts. I'll throw the burnout clip in from the last video. That's all for episode 2 of the $375 Firebird. Episode 3 completely depends on what goes on with Marketplace. As you can see, I forgot to record the outro earlier also. This video ended up a little bit shorter than I originally expected. So what I decided to do is throw in a Corvette burnout at the end in true burning tire fashion, because there was no new burnouts displayed in this video. And I feel like every car video should involve burnouts. So here's that.